Let's do some of these tricky ones together. So I'm on level 2, and it says it wants you to write some code that outputs the following and end with a new line. So I'm going to print and then mud, and then I can either do it this way, print scan, and then print. Let's see if that works. Nope. It expected, so I put an extra print in there and it didn't like that. Okay, so I'll check that. Oh yes, it liked that. So let's go to the next one. Right, so see this note. So let's see what that note says. Outputting text. That's not very helpful. So let's go back. And of course it wants me to start over again. So I'll go to 3. Okay, no bickering. So you have to count these spaces. So that's 1, 2, 3 spaces, right? So I'm going to print 1, 2, 3, and then the word no, and then print bickering. Let's see if that works. Okay, I like that. Okay, let's try another one. So write code that outputs the variable num tickets. End with a new line. So this should just print num tickets. Let's see what happens with that. It liked that. Okay, let's hop to number 6 and see what goes there. So if the input is 4, the output is, will there be 4 tacos? So it wants you to get some input and then print a message. So print will there be, and then I can either end the string and do this, num tacos, and let's see, tacos. Because when you use print, and I'm printing 3 different pieces of information, right? The first piece, and then there's a comma. The second piece, and then there's a comma, and then the third piece. And what print will do is it will put a space after each piece. So it'll print will there be, and then it'll print a space, and then num tacos, and then a space, and then tacos. So let's check that. But an easier way to do it is to use an F string. And to do that, let me show you how to do that. You put the F right before the quote, right? And then wherever you want the variable to print, you just put that in curly braces. So num tacos. Okay, and then you have to put the spaces in yourself because print won't do that for you. So will there, be num tacos, tacos. Okay, will there be, and then, so notice that it's a curly brace, and then the variable name, and then another curly brace. So let's see what happens when I run that. It liked it. And I prefer using F strings because they're easier for me to understand, and then I don't have to worry about that extra space that that the print function is doing. Because if I take that out and I go back how it was, num tacos, and if I ended this and I made this a separate, even though there's no space right before the question mark or after the S, print will put a space there. So you'll see in my output will be incorrect, right? It's putting this extra space there. So the F string to me is just a lot easier.